Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and we're doing a class for the thyroid with particular moves that all affect the thyroid. We did a class for the thyroid that there is going to be another class either before this or after that is also focusing on the spiritual side of the thyroid, which is communication, self-expression, higher forms of creativity. We have one creative center here, which is manifestation creativity. And we have more of a vocation creativity, expression, vocalization, etc. And for this class, we're going to focus on the side of the thyroid that is responsible for metabolism, bone density, weight loss, etc. Through the years, I've always loved to include seaweed, especially iodine-rich seaweeds in my diet. It's always, no matter what, it's always been very protective because the thyroid is very sensitive to radiation. X-rays tend to be radiation that is directed in this area. Could be anything environmental. It's very sensitive to environmental pollution. In general, any toxicity really can affect it. So it's good to send love to the thyroid. One thing that, it's not as recognized amongst all, amongst humans, I should say, is focusing our awareness towards a part of the body, towards an organ, in this case a gland, because once we focus awareness somewhere and even direct breath or energy there, we tend to elevate the frequency of that area. We can heal ourselves just with the brain or with the mind, or with both, and the dance between the both. So for today's class, we're going to focus on the metabolism boosting effects of the thyroid, metabolism and thyroid. We're going to do poses that affect directly this area, all the poses that are particular to the thyroid. And we're going to also focus on Ujjayi breathing. So remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. All right, starting at the front of the mat, we're going to lift the toes, lengthen through the crown of the head, standing tall. And as you inhale through the throat center, freeing. So however the inhalation feels, with each following inhalation and exhalation, feel lightness. There are things clearing up. So if your breath feels staggered, allow yourself to clear that with each following breath. So we're creating more ease with the breath as we deepen it, rather than more tension, or we don't want to strain the breath. We want to create depth and ease at the same time. So just pay attention to your breath for a moment here. Also your posture, standing up upright, noticing the left and the right side, pressing onto the outer and inner edges of the feet. And from the feet, you're going to notice the left and right leg, left and right side, chin lifting. Now with Ujjayi breath, I'm explaining this for anybody that's new. It's almost like constricting, it imitates as if you're constricting the back of the throat, so you're slowing down the rate of inhalation and rate of exhalation. And you sound like the ocean. I find that with that technique, I can really lengthen the the rate of exhalation and inhalation, and I can really feel a level of smoothness, a quality of smoothness in the breath. For any additional materials, everything additional will be in the articles or in the links below. I will have articles for different subjects pertaining to this program. The thyroid is essential in metabolism. It was virtually unrecognized up until I think the late 1800s. It was considered kind of like the appendix, just no current function in the body, until they realized that when they remove the thyroid, people have delayed cognition, sometimes retardation, mental retardation, and a lot of the functions in the body, thermoregulation, anything relating to metabolism, they would notice that there is a malfunction. So that's when they started removing goiters, they realized that the thyroid must have some function, and since then we've been learning more and more about it. The glands in particular are really complex because the glandular system in the body is related, it produces the hormones, but it also, each gland corresponds to a chakra. So it's something that the older cultures were really aware of, and our modern medicine is slowly starting to understand, but there is more to unpack, more to uncover. And when you look at older systems, they were actually very aware. Specifically, the chakra system is related to the glands, with us working right now on face chakra. Ujjayi breath really stimulates or balances the thyroid. We don't want overstimulation of any hormone, really. We want the balance levels. And whenever I find that whenever I have my iodine and seaweed and breath work, whichever way I want it to go, it goes that way, because that's the side effect of balancing things out. Inhale and reach over the head and look up. Drop the shoulders down. And here we're gonna release the hands over the thighs for a stomach vacuum. If you're experienced with stomach vacuums, allow yourself to also get the stomach vacuum to lift up in Jalandhara Bandha. So you're gonna empty your lungs, and as you empty, you're gonna lock out, create emptiness. You're gonna lift Mula Bandha, lock out the air, and contract Jalandhara Bandha. So you're gonna just practice with this and see how it feels in your body. But exhale, lift the pelvic floor, empty the lungs, and hold. All right, 2 more. If it doesn't connect for you, that's okay. Over time it will. Don't sweat it. And 1 more. Great. Inhale, reach over the head. Exhale, straight back, dive down. Inhale, look ahead, and we're going to take the left leg back. Drop the area above the kneecap on the ground. So not the kneecap, you don't want to put weight and pressure and such on top of your knee and or on the kneecap, and reach up here or hold your thigh, whichever one you want to do. Great. Exhale, the hands down. Step your left foot to the front. Inhale, look ahead, and take the right leg down. Open here in a low lunge, moon salutation style. Great. Exhale, the hands on the floor. Try to keep your breath going with each move. Step it in. Inhale, reach all the way over the head. Exhale, over the throat and over the heart. When we bring our hands anywhere on the body, there is a magical connection that happens. So there is much to be said about connecting, awareness, touch. All right, chair, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look ahead, take the left leg back. Open here. Arch. Exhale, the hands down. Step it in. Inhale, look ahead. Go over to the other side. Open here. Release. Straight back, inhale. Reach over the head and sit back in chair. And coming out of chair, touch the throat, hands over the heart. Chair, big breath in. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway up. Take the left leg back. You can deepen the stretch here. We're opening the hip flexors. Exhale. Inhale, look ahead, opposite side. And chair. Reach over the head, exhale, hands over the throat, over the heart. Smile at your body, extend love towards your body. It's the most perfected to this point expression of your essence in the physical. It is your essence, it is your soul expressed through the layers. So there is a lot of discombobulated talk about us being imperfect and this and that DNA and this and that gene and all of that is a lot of distraction because it's disconnecting us from our divine perfection at the moment. The imperfection, the perceived imperfection is part of the journey. It's where we're meant to be. And we can just a little bit relax and not overthink or not put on too much intellectual garbage on all of this that we experience. We can feel the truth far better than we can intellectualize it. All right, chair. So smile at your body as you move. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Glide it back. Open here. Step to the front, forward fold. Inhale, opposite side. Lift. and step at the front, forward fold, chair. Push the hips and knees back. Inhale, coming out. Hands over the heart. Let's go again, chair. Let's do one more. Focus on the breath and the experience here, a level of freedom through the throat. So although we're slowing down the rate of breathing, sorry about the delay, there is lightness here, almost like a healing touch from the breath. One more. And finishing off, hands over the heart. Let's inhale the hands over the head, exhale, diving down. Inhale, look ahead. Take the left leg back again, same thing, glide the leg back. Open here, but here we're going to bring the hands, left hand onto the right knee, right hand back and around. Check out the space behind you. And from here we're going to bring the left hand on the floor, take the toes under, lift your back knee off the floor and reach with the right hand up. With twisting in this full body moves, we're affecting all the systems in the body, all the meridians, all the glands. A lot of the twists are also great for the adrenals, first chakra. Reach over, also for the pancreas and ovaries or testicles, second and third chakra. Reach over and just really enjoy that spiral movement, that spiral direction here in the spine. Great. Exhale, both hands down. Plank. First plank. Spread the fingers open. All right, drop the knees down, drop the belly down. Cobra and feel the stretch through the throat. So this is relatively easy. Don't go very far. I want you to stay relatively low here. None of this. That is the most common mistake in this pose. I want you to elongate the spine. Don't crank anything. And from here, we are going to take the toes under and take down dog. Walk your feet to the front. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, and come out. Each time coming out of a vinyasa, feel the balance in your body. We're constantly moving, adjusting, aligning, and everything is just coming out of its imbalances, letting go of pulls and tugs that pull us out of alignment. It's the beauty of breath and movement. Keep on with your Ujjayi breath, really important for this class. Really make this class all about Ujjayi breath. And if you forget, just keep coming back to it. That's the whole point. Chair. Exhale. Inhale. Take the right leg back. Big breath in, open. Reach up. From here we're gonna twist right hand to left knee, look behind. Breathe. Great. From here we're gonna bring the right hand on the floor, tuck the toes under, come up into high lunge or higher lunge, hands still on the floor, and take the left arm up in a twist. Press the back heel away from you and reach over with. Feel that spiral moving through your body energetically. Great. Both hands down and bring the knees on the ground. We're gonna indulge in cat-cow. When you go into rounding the back and tucking the chin under, really feel, energize your throat area, your thyroid. This pose is very specific to the thyroid. And when you stretch and look up, arching the back, again, energize this area. So bring the focus of this pose, not only on the spine, but really on the throat as well. And let's go. Rounding the back, look towards your navel, tuck the chin under. Bring energy to the throat. Inhale, look up. You can press the chin up. And bring energy to the throat, to the thyroid. And again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And let's sit onto the heels, preparing for camel again. That's the stretching of that front, the front of the body. You can tuck your toes under here and bring your hands onto the heels. Press your hips forward. Lift, lift from the glutes. I want you to feel as if your waist is lifting and lengthening away. So there is this action of lifting. Hold it and breathe and feel the throat. And gently come out, sit down. We're going to sit onto the right knee on the floor, right leg down. Bring the left foot on the outside of the knee. Take the right arm up and twist here. Look behind you. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Opposite side. Inhale, reach. Exhale. And release. We're going to lay down, one vertebra at a time or onto your side. So choose how you want to lower. I have a mic pack here so I can quite roll smoothly and gently, but you get the idea. I really focused on teaching the whole laying down on the side and then rolling on the back through the postpartum series. I have a 30-day postpartum program on here. So now we're gonna go into bridge pose, which is a pose that gently constricts this area. So it's one of those poses that really focuses a lot of energy on the thyroid, brings a lot of energy to the thyroid, and we work through via alternating opening and constricting the area. And either way, I want you to feel an opening in plow, in bridge. Whenever we're shortening the distance here, I still want you to loosen up the breath and feel openness. So now you're going to have the toes directly forward and hip width apart, pressing on the outer and inner edges of the feet. Lift here, and you're gonna shimmy the shoulders underneath you and bring the chest closer to your chin. And breathe with ease. Great. Release, and we're going to bring the hands underneath the thighs, the booty, and elbows down, and we're going to pop the chest open here and bring the crown of the head on the floor without a lot of weight or pressure. Put the weight on your elbows and forearms. Keep the chest open and spacious, the breath flowing. You can get the tongue out to just get really into the lion, or you can just hold here and again feel the energy in your throat, the stretch. You can just really focus on the stretch here, the jaw releases. And as you come out of it, give yourself a moment to relax. We're gonna prepare for plow, either partial plow or full plow. So starting with just bring the legs up, flex the feet, lifting the heels high. Give it a bit of a shake here. Kind of like lymphatic drainage shake. which is what it is. We're also moving fascia. All right, plow. Partial plow would be just body supported by your hands and holding here, and you can work your way with the hips over the shoulders. And slowly release, one vertebra at a time. Again, you can press the heels up again, legs up, and again give them a shake. And again, we'll move into stomach vacuums one more time to give it a full effect. Press your elbows down or arms down. Engage Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, empty. One more. One last. And relax. For the relaxation, bathe your thyroid in either ocean blue or turquoise blue, or any blue that attracts you, any blue hue, blue color that attracts you. Just make sure that it's a very crystal color, not murky, not grayish. Whatever the color is, it has to have a very crisp, clean quality to it. Not brownish. You want it to be clean blue, but it can be turquoise, it can be ocean blue, Caribbean blue, etc. Just something very crisp, very clean. And stay here. Just shower yourself in this color, in this light, and allow yourself to just flow here. Sometimes after movement, creative ideas come to you. Just flow here, releasing stress and anything stressful, letting it just stay somewhere out in the distance, but staying here in your creativity, in your creative flow. Ideas can flow, creativity can inspiration for creativity can be coming to you. So allow yourself to be in more of an artistic creative flow here, showering yourself in blue, and in particular showering as if light, blue light is showering the thyroid, rejuvenating it. And remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. I'll see you tomorrow with our next class. Namaste.